Hello everybody, Chocolate 1000 and reporting for duty. Welcome back to an episode of Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus Star-Crossed World. In the last episode, we did some side modes in Waddle Dee Town with the Waddle Dee liveries, the cafe, and also upgraded our abilities with blueprints that we found in the main stages that we beat in the previous area, Evan Bay Coast. And in this episode, we have began officially in my favourite level in the entire game, Wonderia Remains. And for figurines, we're at the end of beating the first stage in Wonderia Remains. We got rental lockers, hothead, and the water will start taking us out of the stage and take us to the next one. Yeah, this stage here, Circuit Speedway, is actually my favourite stage in the entire game. That's why I love Wonderia Remains so much. And we get 2 treasure roads on top of that because it's basically neutral at this point. Get the needle ability again. Actually, no, we didn't use the needle ability the first time we treasure road. I was thinking ice. So we basically have to roll down the slope, picking up enemies as we go. Because if we are on level ground, we slow down significantly. You want to make sure you pick up the enemies as you go along, but do not hold the ability for a long period of time, because you have to basically get to the end within 30 seconds for the target time. Because when I did that treasure over the first time, I always did it where I just held down B for the entirety of the stage, and I realized how it was making me so slow, and then I just decided, you know what? It's telling me to release B, so I'm going to release B and then just focus on doing it that way. Right, get a hammer now. I think this is actually our first proper treasure road where we get to repeat using an ability. Only the first time was just race against the time hammering stakes. Whereas this time is hammering against the enemies. Just basically do the jump hammer swipe to speed things up. Because if you try doing the button mash, you're basically going to be like 1, 2, and then a very heavy swing on the third hit. And it's going to slow you down majorly. That's going to slow you down very much. You want to make sure not to do that attack if you can. The only time you should do it is against bonkers. But you want to charge your hammer to the absolute max here, because that does heavy damage. Ah, damn it. There we go. Yeah, you just think the hammer ability is just 1, 2, and then a hard swing on the third every time. But no, there is an attack that actually does a charge up and then swing, just like the sword ability does. So you don't have to like worry too much about that. Anyway, onwards to Circuit Speedway. This stage is basically close enough to me being able to play Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, the game had been released around about a week or 2 ago now, and honestly, I'm not really a Kirby Air Ride fan, but I do love racing games. For this objective, first and foremost, I believe we go to the band. Okay, nothing special, right. We want to finish this course within 25 seconds. You can jump over these tires as a little minor shortcut. Do not jump into the mud if you can, because the mud will slow you down significantly. Case in point, I just went into it. And there you go, 18.817. Reach the race's goal within, so reach the first race's goal within 20 seconds. That is your first hidden objective. That Jaghog is basically the speed security guard. Those whoopies are like, hey, you're not supposed to be cutting in line. Right, we need the bomb ability. Just roll the bombs down the slope. And you'll be good as gold. Right, there's a bomb, well, not bombable wall, but destructible wall. Right, here's the reason why we need the bomb. So we can throw a bomb down into that switch. If you wanted to be like, no, I do not want to use the bomb, I can just jump down and hit the switch. You can, but how can you jump back up? I mean, granted, you could actually use that Ranger ability, but you need the bomb ability for this. Roll the bomb down, hit that switch, hit the Waddle Dee. And if you go up the ladder, there's a treasure chest containing an invisible candy. You want this. Just run on down and enter the next room. Because if we jump up here, defeat Wild Edge using an invincible candy. And you also get Gigant Sword Blueprint for your trouble upon defeating him. And chopping the grass over here is a hidden passageway containing our next hidden Waddle Dee. And there's nothing up on top other than this figurine over here, so just run across, pick that up, and land on a hopper. Now we've got our next racing stage, and it's also the last one of the stage as well, by the way. We've got to beat this one within 50 seconds. And there is a secret mission involving this one as well. Easiest thing to do, jump the corner here, jump through that stash of cardboard boxes. And then jump through these ones, go with the rotating platforms, not against. Jump through there, jump through there. Avoid the parade floats if possible. And then jump the gap, and there you go, you're at the end. 41.883 seconds on that one. Boost through the cardboard shortcuts. That is your last hidden objective. Oh. And there you go. It's a very fast stage, but it's one of my absolute favorites. So our figurines, we get Cappy, Kabu. Carmouth Kirby. Kirby gained the mysterious mouth and ability as he flew through a vortex. He can now stuff an entire car into his mouth. When he does, he turns into a peppy pink car that can jump and use turbo dash. It's a nice day for a scenic drive. Turn up the radio. How fitting that we got Carmouth Kirby in a stage that was dedicated to using Carmouth Kirby. Oh dear. Yeah, it's random what figurines you get every time you pick them up, by the way. It's not predetermined. Right, our next two treasure rows to do. We'll do this one first. Fire treasure. But ironic, I actually get to do the volcano one. Actually, right. Yeah, we did get to do fire. Okay. We got regular fire, then volcano, and then back to fire again. You just basically got to do the burn dash. The only problem with this is that it only works if you make Kirby land on the ground, but the game gradually forces Kirby to hover in the air when I'm not even telling him to do that. Case in point. Because every time it was like making Kirby go boop, 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 boop in midair, but I wasn't telling Kirby to do the hover jump. I was wanting to jump and then dash, but the game was claiming that Kirby never touched the ground when I clearly saw that he did. Anyway, cut a treasure now. Just throw the cutter down there, hold it, and there you go. There we go. I had to hover over the enemies to make sure I didn't get hit. But yeah, I definitely will say, if you are skilled at playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land, not just heavily focusing on getting the target time with the treasure rows, but just the main stages in general, you can actually beat this entire game in just one day. When focusing on the main story. The DLC story I'm not too sure about. Because Wonderia remains. This is stage 1. This is stage 2. This here is stage 3. And then you got this area which is stage 4. And after beating that stage, you then get this boss stage. And then you get to move on to the next area. There are hardly any stages in the main game story, and I wish that there were more. Because in Kirby Triple Deluxe, the first level was known to have 5 major stages plus an EX stage and a boss stage. But this one just has approximately 4 main stages or 5 main stages and then a boss fight in between or whatever. It's a little bit ironic. I wish they put in more stages, because it honestly would actually make it more appealing. But Invasion at the House of Horrors. Hi. Yeah, we got these enemies. Those are called Spook Steps. There are another enemy found in this stage, but this one. I have no idea what the name of that enemy is called. and you see them in the majority of the mainline Kirby games. Eat 3 of the ghost hidden snacks, our first hidden objective. Whoa, jeez. A disco danced over the pit. Alright, you big lump. Right, we're going to the secret passageway because we got ourselves our first hidden Waddle Dee. Just time hitting the box at the perfect time, otherwise you'll get a Bordeaux. Just going to ignore Sir Kibble. Right, light bulb mouth ability is our new ability for the mouthful mode. Just walk into these solar panels, activate the switch, and then you get to proceed onwards. You get to hold B to basically light up the way. But if you know the layout, you don't have to light it up, but you do need to for the majority of the switches. Right, this cardboard cutout of an alien will try and stop you so you can get pushed off the cliff. And but the fact that this area is known to be a horror house, and it's just all space themed, it's not really screaming horror. Obviously, yes, you're having these aliens just popping up out of nowhere as a way of like doing a jump scare, but you know they're coming. Right, it's another figurine for our trouble. Oh, this. That is a ghost Gordo. They will always follow your position so long as you have the light bulb lit. If you don't have the light bulb lit, they will not be following your position. Right, navigate onwards. Just ignore him. And there we go, secret room. We're going to drop the light bulb because we need the cutter ability. And once again, it's timing it just right to hit the box to get you a Waddle Dee. Now we'll drop back down, pick up our light bulb ability again, leave the secret room, and then proceed onwards. I'm just going to drop down here because it'll be easier that way. Going to charge up this solar panel, and it is timed to be accessed, so well, like usable. If we go down here, we have our next hidden Waddle Dee. You want to charge up this solar panel, but make sure the ghost Gordos do not touch you. We have our next hidden ghost snack here. So now we can move on. And now it's safe for us to actually like get rid of the light bulb now because we do not need it anymore. Right, this snack does not count to the hidden snacks because it's just out in the open. The hidden snacks are going to be hidden behind something like this. Right. Hey, look, a treasure chest. Oh, no. It's a trap. Get rid of that, it will actually reveal the actual treasure chest containing a bunch of star coins and food. Right. Yes, you do have to activate those traps to make those treasures appear, by the way. There you go, get rid of the enemies that are going to disturb us. Walk up to this fake panel. That'll make a bunch of star coins appear to reveal to us the proper path. That enemy will give you the crash ability. We actually do need it, I just realized. So I'm going to run away a little bit. Don't worry, he will respawn. Right, that's far enough. I'm going to drop the ability here. There he is. Right, pick it up. Run on over. Do not waste it on these enemies. That's our third hidden snack. Right, this is our next fake panel. Behind it contains Bending Mouth. We'll pick that up, jump on over, and you want to destroy those cutouts. I don't believe they are important for a side mission, but you do want to get rid of them so that they don't push you off the edge, because they actually will block collectibles for you, be these star coins. There we go. Oh, destroy 13 aliens by using Bending Mouth. Okay, so it actually is part of a side quest. Oh, there's one hidden mission that we didn't do. Oh, actually no. That's the don't get hit by the ghost score though. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, jeez. Figurines, we get a treasure chest, blue star coin, target switch, and that's it. I guess I was actually mistaken about the crash ability because I thought we actually needed it for something in that stage. I guess it was just giving it those enemies fast or something, I don't know. However, I think I'm not actually done with this stage. I'm going to go back to Waddle Dee Town real fast, because I think I missed something. How do you do? They call me Wise Waddle Dee. After I landed here, I found this mysterious book. It lists the location of undiscovered blueprints. It also contains high scores and tons of other info from all over the world. If you'd like to know more, I'd be happy to share. The blueprint for a new Crash evolution is hiding inside Invasion of the House of Horrors in Wonderia Remains. It appears to be at the far end of a hole in the wall. Keep an eye out for a green coin. This week's world record for the final race in Circuit Speedway is 28.3 seconds. Yeah, that is somebody using a cheat. There is no way you can ever complete the final race on that stage in 28.3 seconds. Absolutely no way. Right, so let's go back into the haunted house and see if we can find that blueprint. Because one of the treasure rows that we actually unlocked, not that one. Oh, neither of them actually. Alright. Well, there is a treasure row that's going to be unlocked in Wonderia Remains that actually requires that blueprint. So let's go back in and see if we can try and find it. Because I always forget about this blueprint. Always forget. So I got to look for a lone green star coin. Excuse me. Right, since I don't actually need the cutter ability, right, it was not down there. A little hole in the wall. I don't think it's in this area of the map. I think it's after the light bulb section. Yeah, it's just deep concentration in this bit. Because there's a lone star coin there, but we've got to pay attention to a hole in the wall. And it would be murder if there was a hidden hole in the wall in a dark room. So I don't think it's actually hidden in this area. I think it's in the next area. At least replaying a level, we can actually pick up figurines that we already picked up. So we can actually hopefully try to see if we can get ourselves a different one. Oh, right, yeah, down here. Not going to bother with that switch panel because it's not really important. It's just for star coins. And a figurine. Even though I could actually grab the figurine, I'm not going to be literally wasting my time. Because if you are actually short on any figurines, you can actually purchase them in the hometown for a certain amount of star coins. Oh, okay. Appears you do not have to go into the fake panel. Right, we'll grab that figurine. Right, there's got to be a lone green star coin somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Here is our blueprint for Time Crash. So, we're coming to that. Gonna call it an end of the episode, guys. Next time, we'll do the next level in Wonderia Remains. See you guys then.